Are we rolling? Hello, Broadway.com. Sorry for the delay in this video. I had some life things going on behind the scenes that I just had to deal with, and now I'm back in the show, feeling good, feeling present, and I'm excited to be back. And I'm also excited to be doing this last final week with y'all. Howdy folks, today it's Tuesday, so I cooked some tacos for Taco Tuesday. And also on Tuesdays, it's AMC Tuesdays, which you can get $7 movie tickets. I'm going to see Joker. I've heard some mixed reviews. I'll give the definitive review once I finish. Oh, also, what is everyone's favorite movie snack? Mine would have to be maybe like Skittles or Nerd Clusters, obviously. Recently, I've been having popcorn with M&Ms in it, you know, a little salty, a little sweet, you know, so let me know. I just got out of the Joker, and I understand why people don't like it, but if you view it as a musical, I think you can find some part of it that you'll like. That's all I'll say. You should go see it. Vlog, I need to tell a story. I joined this company back in June, and I didn't really know anyone. I told one person that I like Diet Coke. I don't drink, so when I go out, I order a Diet Coke, I order a Sprite, I order something. I told this one person this, and ever since, it has become, I guess, a running gag that I'm like the Diet Coke person. If you know me, you know I love Diet Coke. When I debuted here, I had like 4 cases of Diet Coke. And so ever since, people have been getting me Diet Coke as gifts or anything. I've been out of the show for a few days, so as a welcome home gift, someone left me some Diet Coke. Welcome back, a feel better, you know what I mean? Like, what better way to feel better than with a nice cold Diet Coke. I thought to start this week out, I will do a Q&A. So I asked my Instagram, you guys got any questions? And let's just jump right into some of the questions. First question is, where did you study to become an actor? I studied at NYU Strasbourg, Strasbourg Institute of Theater and Film. I studied for about a year and a month before I made my Broadway debut in Jagged Little Pill, and I had to actually drop out because Broadway was kind of full-time, and I had to kind of just take that leap and jump in. What has been the best part of your Aladdin journey, or any advice to future Aladdins? I think the best part of my Aladdin journey has been, I guess, seeing the love that people who see the show have for this story and have for these characters, and just to be able to represent these characters in this way is such an honor. And it's always fun to see people at the stage door and they're like, this is my favorite story ever, so thank you for putting on this show. And very grateful to be doing that. How do you calm your nerves before a show? I like to get active, and I've said this before, I think. I'll be jumping around backstage for the first 5 minutes of the show while the genie is doing his monologue in Arabian Nights. I'm jumping backstage, checking in with people, making sure everyone's okay, saying how's your day and stuff, and all while jumping. I'm doing a boxer jump where it's just on the balls of my feet, just jump, 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 jump. That kind of gets me in my body and gets me in that front-footed energy that I've talked about with my directors a bunch. And so I think it helps. Plans on your Halloween costume. Oh my god, okay. So I've got a few. We're doing a party here at the New Am, and it's got different houses and stuff. And so the house that I'm choosing to be a part of is the House of Snacks. And I've said this before, but I love Diet Coke. So I'm going to be Diet Coke for a House of Snack Halloween costume. Dream Broadway role? Oh my gosh. And can you show us Abu again? He and Aladdin are my fave. Thanks. Yeah, Abu is back here. We're hanging out. And my dream Broadway role would have to be, I've always said that I love Newsies and I love Hunchback of Notre Dame. And so honestly, to be in any role in either of those shows would be very, very fun. I did Hunchback of Notre Dame in high school, and I really enjoyed doing it, and I would love to hear that music and sing that music again. All right, I want to take a quick break from the Q&A to show you one of my favorite parts of the New Amsterdam Theater, which is the wall of cast members. They've got all these headshots of all these previous cast members from the OBC and other editions of people who joined. And it goes all the way to when I joined, and obviously all the new people that have joined from our tour. And it's such a special wall to see the history of the show, 10 years. This is just the cast. I mean, if they had the crew and everyone working with the show, this would be like such a long list, and it's amazing to be part of this historic show. All right, I got all Aladdinified, and I came to my good friends Caleb and Marcus's room to ask some of your questions. Caleb and Marcus, this is the question posed to you.
Yes.
Other than Aladdin, is there any other Broadway show that you got to see recently that you'd recommend?
The Hills of California. Mine is right here. The Hills of California.
The Hills.
The Hills
of
California.
California. Oh! No, seriously, this show is so good. This deals with family trauma, family secrets, how you can grow up in the same house and have totally different experiences.
Yeah. Like the kids and the adults, everybody's fantastic. Also, the set, I like it because it's British.
Broadhurst loves some family shows.
Yeah.
With Jagged Little Pill. Fun fact, Marcus, Martin, we didn't know each other.
Yes, we did not know each other. I went to the reopening night, Adi's first performance on Broadway. I went to that show to see another friend that was in the show, and I went to go see her on her opening night, and ended up seeing this guy, not knowing that we would go on to do over 500 performances of Disney's Aladdin together on tour and on Broadway. It's like Ryan!
Oh, he can take my role. This is a callback to the first episode. We're going to show you our work in progress handshake. Yeah. Okay, we're back. I've got the apron back on, which means it's not cooking, but it's baking with Adi. Today, I wanted to do a callback and also, pay homage to the first episode where I said I wanted to find more Abu in my life, and I'm going to be baking some monkey bread. If you've never had it, it's just like pull-apart bread with buttery, sugary, cinnamony goodness. Let's get right into it. The first thing we gotta do is obviously preheat our oven to 350. Alright, so this and butter is basically all the ingredients you'll need for this. I'm doing some Pillsbury biscuits. And another callback, I'm going to use this little hat that I made. To melt some butter with some cinnamon sugar. Bites. That's the finished product before we throw it in to the oven. There's a little bit of powdered sugar. Peanut butter to also thicken it up a little bit and give me a little bit of that peanut flavor. All right, here we go, moment of truth. Aw, yeah. Okay. Bam. But in general, it looks really yummy. I think I made too much of this icing. I'm not gonna have all that, so. All right, I sat down, I got my monkey bread, I've got my oven mitt, and I just wanted to, before I eat, I wanted to say thank you so much for watching the last 4 weeks. It's been so much fun getting to do these. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to kind of do a Broadway.com vlog, because I've been watching these since I was a little kid, so doing this is kind of like another pinch me moment. So someone pinch me, and I wanted to say bye-bye. I'm going to say farewell to a whole new vlog, and I'll see you around.